Cool, welcome back to another video. I'm MR2 Will, if you don't know who I am. And this is my 1993 Toyota MR2. So this video is going to be me covering everything that the car holds in the future. So if you've been following and watching along, you will know I've had the Greddy body kit put on, the front, the side, the rear, the auto-pista wing, the bride seats have gone in very recently, I've got the Rotorforce wheels on, I've got a Sparco steering wheel and done a few little tweaks on the interior. But that's pretty much about it. I mean, I've got the sequential side lights from MR2 Heaven, and I have actually changed the lights to Ray Briggs, which are pretty cool. So yeah, those are the things I've done so far. I'll put some pictures on screen just of what the car looks like in its prime. But yeah, so what's next for the car? Where are we going with it? Well, I've got a lot of plans, and a lot of which I am noting down on here, because there is so much you can do, and is there ever an end point? Well, for me there is. Because I want to get on the property ladder and buy a house, as many of you know. I know people say you can't raise a house and all this, but I'm very serious. I want to get on the ladder with my girlfriend, so that's what we'll be doing in the upcoming year, hopefully. But for the next 2 years with the car, I'm gonna sell it. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway. I plan to engine swap it. The 3S GE, yeah, it's a non-turbo. I've got the turbo lid, but non-turbo engine. It's really good. It's not bad. You know, it starts first time every time. It's a very solid engine, but for me, this car is a show car. So for me, everything's got to be immaculate. Everything's got to be really clean. Everything's got to look good. I'm quite OCD with it. So for me, I am planning to put a K20 in it. And before you jump to the comments and hate me, I have looked at V6s or even getting a turbo kit put on. But for me, I've seen how K20s sit in the bay, and I'm thinking with a resprayed bay, red flecks in the paintwork, and a K20 swap is going to look really, really good. And yeah, so my list of things, I'm just going to sort of get it out so everybody knows what's to come, and you can get a mental picture then of where it's going to be when I'm done. But it's going to be a slow process, and it's going to be a couple of years, because you can't do everything in one go. You know, I'm not a millionaire. If I was, then this would be a sprint, not a marathon. But it's a marathon, it's a story. You know, I'm documenting everything. So the biggest thing will be the K20 swap, which I'm getting help from somebody near me. He's never actually put a K20 in an MR2, but he is the Honda guru, so it should be really, really good. So I trust him completely. But I'm going to carbon wrap. I bought some 3D carbon fibre wrap, proper stuff, from a company, and I'm going to carbon wrap the centre console with the other half. Just this is winter jobs, the door handles, other accessories on the interior. I'm going to switch out the blue dashboard inside, because 1993 Rev 2, they come with a blue dash, blue interior, which is okay, but I was lucky enough to get a black dash and a whole black interior from a turbo MR2 off of a mate. So shout out to you, Harry. So I'm switching the dash to black, everything else I can to black. It's all in storage, ready to go. The body kit. The body kit is wrapped, and it's discoloured and it's peeling after less than a year, so not too pleased with that. But whether it's user error and you have to look after a wrap in a certain way, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I do look after it, so I don't know what's gone wrong, but it's discoloured in areas, so I'm not happy with that. But so the body kit will be sprayed, and then I've got to sort out some small things like wheel fitment and stuff, but that's all down the line. So spacers for the front and rear will be on. BC coilovers will be going on. I'm just saving up to get everything brand new, so it's all sparkly clean, because the car deserves it, in my opinion. I know I could go and get some second-hand lowering springs, and I could do this and that, but for me, personally, I would rather save up and just get it all new. That's just who I am. I'm also changing the mirrors because these aren't bad, but I'll put a picture on screen here of the ones I'm going to get. So they're going to look really good. They're kind of like fake Ganadors, I guess, but they're affordable Ganador looking mirrors, if you know what those are. So they'll be really nice. And then, yeah, I'm going to get a Mishimoto front radiator. Oh, I can delete that off my list. If you saw my Instagram, Georgia, bless her, recently for our anniversary bought me a front strut bar. I'll also put a pic there of that. So that's amazing, and that is in there. I can get rid of that off my list, but yeah, and then I've got some useful sites for the K20 stuff, and Toyota is a big website, so I'll be using them for reference and other bits and bobs, and we'll get the engine out hopefully next year. And then I'm gonna also be cleaning up some rust because I've got surface in the front and I've got surface in other places. The rear arches weren't properly done because I think the guys didn't want to sort of dive too deep into it, because he said something to do with the paintwork and how somebody had repaired it in the past, and if he dug into it, it could have been a huge job instead of a small one, and we were only planning on a small one. So the arches and the rust will be sorted out. The underbody's all going to be the word's not coming to me, but the protectant stuff for the rust will be put under there, you know what I mean. And everything is just going to be cleaned up, so it'll be a really strong chassis. It'll have 300 to 400 horsepower, and it'll be a turbo K20 engine. The bay is going to look really good. It's going to be huge. It's going to be really, really good, and I am very, very excited. But it's going to cost a lot of money, and it's not going to be done like that. So, as I said, short-term plans, buy a house. I could do a cool garage tour as well once we're all set and in. And then slowly, I'm going to start doing things on the car. But I was going to go quiet for a while, but instead, I chatted to a mate and he sort of opened my eyes a bit, but I'm going to change my mind and instead do regular instalments and updates for the car. So if you're interested, you can follow the Instagram and keep up to date with that. But if you're not, then that's fine. You can go away. So love that. But yeah, no, if you want to stay tuned, then do like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you're interested and excited for. For me, it's probably going to be a bit more power in the engine because the stock 150 brake is okay, but yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be very, very big. So it's exciting. It's all planned. It's all good to go. It's just money is the issue, and I'm not going to set up a GoFundMe or anything like that. As of yet, anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to work, save, do bits when I can, as everybody does. You know, you do it bit by bit. And I've got a spare bonnet at George's. I've got spare arches because this has got loads of stone chips and stuff. I think it's original. So bits like that are going to be resprayed, cleaned up, and look really good. The interior is going to be completely done out, so that'll be nice. So yeah, but no, lot to come. So if you're excited, then please like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram because they might see stuff on the story before, and stay tuned, get excited, big things coming. So yeah, can't wait, really, really happy. But yeah, I will see you in the next installment, which will be an installation of some kind, or maybe the dash coming out, but who knows what we're going to do next. So stay tuned. One beautiful in the back and one beautiful in the front. That looks so good. MR2 Heaven did good. We just need to get 2 more bolts for there because the stock one only had 2, so we will be getting some more bolts to just tighten that up. But there's also an extra 2 in there for anybody that's gonna say in the comment section, oh my god, you got any bolts? So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 in there already, but yeah, we'll get 2 new ones. But in the future I do plan to get all these like maybe dipped or something, so they're specially looking nice. Probably the same as these ones, which I doubt anybody noticed before, but I'll probably get them the same-ish colour to match the sort of lug nut theme and the gear knob in the centre. But no, happy with that. It looks really, really good, I think.